What's up, everyone? Metro Drive here, and today we're talking about opinions, and opinions, probably more so than ever, are really dangerous. How can an opinion be dangerous? Well, I guess it depends who you ask. But to have an opinion, that means you're taking you're choosing a side. You're actively laying stake to some type of belief. And if you have a belief, then that means you should have a reason for that belief. And if you have a reason for that belief, you need to be able to verbalize that and quantify that and mandate why. So it's really, let me give you an example. My opinion. I think black cars, got a black car in front of me. I think red. I think red cars, color of my truck, are the best cars. Okay. Why? Well, I don't know. I just think they're the best, So do you have any data to support like they resist sun or anything like that? No, I just like them. They make me feel the best. Okay, so now it's coming back to my feelings and my emotion, and which by the way, depending on the decision, it's actually cool. There's a book called Start With Why, and people, like, the side of your brain that chooses why something, like why and how you feel about decision making, is not connected with the facts actually associated with it. So if the reason is, I don't know, I just like it better, I can't explain it, that's a reason, okay? And with the color of a truck, there's no effect to that. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't care if you want pink trucks. I don't care. They made them. I don't think they make them. But compare that with, I believe and this is not the case, but I believe every man should drive a truck. Oh, well, that's a big statement, Fox. Why do you say that? Well, because I believe every man should be ready to handle anything that comes at him, so he can tow something, he can plow something. I also believe, to go further, I believe every man should have a toolbox in the back of his truck, and on and on and on. So now I've got things quantifying these. But we live in a day and age, and where opinions are really controversial, and you will get entirely ghosted and crucified if someone has a differing opinion with yours. And so as a result, a lot of people keep silent. A lot of people, this is why we do a lot of these Metro Drives. Like, I've had more people come in and enroll with Jiu-Jitsu with us because they're like, you know what, man, I just feel like I know you a little bit better. Like, I don't really know. Like, I just feel like, I feel like I know you. I feel like I know where you guys stand. I think it's pretty cool. Like, I agree with a lot of what you agree on. It's important that whatever opinions you're going to have, you have reasons for that. And I highly suggest, I tell everyone this, share it. Share those opinions. There's plenty, trust me, there's plenty of members, dozens of members, we have differing opinions. But I have mutual respect. That's another belief I have. Mutual respect for everybody. I don't care. So long as you're not trying to hurt my family or take food out of my kid's mouth or attack my wife or something, like, we're going to be A-okay. Like, trust me, we can still talk and have a conversation and be friends. If you have differing beliefs, if you have different political beliefs, if you have different, literally every spectrum of human, we've got in our gym. And I have mutual respect. We talk, we can talk about those things. I'm not going to just completely isolate someone. But most people, they don't want to talk about it because it's, have you realized that the areas and the things in which we can and can't talk about, like the areas and things that we can talk about, get smaller and smaller, which in turn makes our conversations more and more shallow. We don't talk about finances. We don't talk about politics in person. I'm talking about in person. Everyone wants to talk about politics online. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about faith. These are all things we don't talk about. Well, then how do they ever get spoken about? How do they ever get churned around in our mental processing? How do we don't talk about morals or ethics, so I guess, when are those conversations happening? At night? Over a text message while you're watching Netflix? I don't know when those are happening. So opinions are really important, and opinions, and I believe they should be stated, because look, if you could fill your feed, I think the friend limit's 5,000. If you could fill your feed with 5,000 people, that like know your opinions and they're still cool with it, that's better than filling it with 500 people who have no idea what you believe. And if they did, they would delete you. Let them delete you. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Again, we talked about it a couple videos ago. There's like 8 billion people on the planet. If someone's going to delete you or nix you just because your opinion or belief, I don't know if that's who you want in your circle. Guys, I'm Coach David with Metro Jiu-Jitsu. Love to hear some of your opinions, but more importantly, I'd love to see you on the mats.